Okay, can you hear me now? Okay. Well, I don't know what's been going on. There's this software that keeps popping up every time I plug my jack into the back of my phone, and I don't know how to get rid of it. I've tried and tried and tried and tried. I don't know if it's uh, a a bug or what, but I'll just keep trying. So sorry about that. Okay. So I said hello to Shirley and Melody, and hello Terry, Candy. Hi Mary. Cindy from Tennessee. I love Tennessee. Hello Gay, Linda, Jacqueline, MJ, Donna H, Deb, Joe, Joan Reed. Hello, hello. Beverly and Polly. Hello, hello. Good to see you, Beverly. I hadn't seen you in a while over at Kathy's, so last time I was there, I did see that you were back. So I hope everything is okay. I did put out prayers for you for just in case. Hi, Liz. Okay. Hi, Mel. Hi, Melina. Donna B. Hi, Brenda. Okay. Hi, Kim. Hi, Kathleen. Yes, the sound is great. Thank you. Hi, Gladys. Hi, Kay. How's it going? We have Carrie. Hi, Sarah. Cindy says she lives in Winchester, down southwest of Alabama border. Hi, Tessa. How are you doing? Hi, Zandra. Yes, I have two devices on. This one so I can read the chat, and that one because there's no way I could see the chat from that far away. Hi, Donna Armstrong. Hello. Hi, Janine. Lurking in the background. I like lurkers, so it's okay. Hi, Jackie. Okay, I think, did I say hello to Candy? I think I did. Brandon's still not feeling well, so your prayers are appreciated. He did actually, so for those of you who don't know, the other day, Brandon, my husband, went back into AFib, which he just had the cardio version a few months ago, probably 3 months now. And so, and he was feeling pretty good. And now he's back in AFib and he's not feeling so good this time. Um, but I think he did something else too. He's not, you know how, have you heard of pleurisy? You know, it's where the lining on in your ribs, between your lungs and your ribs gets inflammation. Well, um, the other day, he tried to swallow his drink, whatever his water or whatever he was drinking. And he tried not swallow it, he tried to inhale it. And so he was coughing really hard. And after that, he pulled that muscle. So that's hurting the muscle around this way, which is pretty much, I've done that several times and I know it hurts like a son of a gun. So he's dealing with that too. But we do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. So at, up in Lewiston, which is, 3.5 hour drive one way. But that's kind of how it goes. It's a long drive. Hi, Marley. How are you doing? But I did get him to go outside for a little while, sit outside in the sun and, read a book. So that was good. He got some fresh air. Oh, cool. Kay said, I'm living my best grandma life in Texas right now. I bet it's warm down there. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Mona. Oh, you were on vacation. Okay, Beverly. Awesome. That sounds like fun. Good. I'm glad I'm glad nothing was wrong. So that's kind of the update with Brandon. Um, he kind of feels good for a little while and then he just does not feel good at all when he stands up, because he's kind of a tall dude, he's 6'3" thereabouts. And when you're in AFib and having pulse problems, it's really hard on you when you stand up. So he's trying to uh, stay level. Of course, okay. He does not believe me that he has pleurisy. Okay. So, oh no, it can't be that. So when we go to the doctor tomorrow, I'm sure they're going to tell him, oh, you have pleurisy, you know. Then I can say, see, I told you. Hi, Melissa from Northern Alberta. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Hi, June. Yeah, it's not fun. I had that pleurisy so bad that one time. I don't know if you guys remember, but I think it was last year in October sometime. It was right before I got really sick. I got really bad pleurisy, and so bad that I could not breathe. It hurt so bad. And I swear, I thought I was having a heart attack. I never had pleurisy that bad before in my life. And I had Brandon call the ambulance because I couldn't breathe. I was just taking little teeny breaths. And they said we better send you in just in case. They didn't see anything on the EKG, but so yeah, I that was when I went on that helicopter ride, and that's pretty much what they determined. They thought it was, so yeah, it hurts. Thank you, everybody. Hello, Irish Cell Lady. How's it going? Thanks for the prayers, you guys. I appreciate it. So, hi, Katie. Hello, P Bar. How's it going? He needs to get on an antibiotic. Sounds like he expired. Needs to get an antibiotic before infection sets into his lungs. Huh. They didn't put me on an antibiotic when I had pleurisy. But, well, he's going in tomorrow, so hopefully we get it all taken care of. Hi, Kathy. How's it going? Hi, Maureen. But thank you for that information. Thank you, Kathleen. Appreciate it. Hi, Lois. Yeah, that's what they put me on too, Mona. I was a prednisone and a pain medication. Yeah, he will be worn out, but I'm going to do the driving. We're both going to be worn out because driving is a killer for me if I can't share the load. Hi, Valerie. And so I probably am going to be sleeping for a day or two after the trip for sure. Okay. Oh, really? Ooh, that's not good, Mona. Well, he doesn't have a fever now. Would he have a fever if he had caught pneumonia? Wouldn't he? Maybe I had to double check his temperature. So if there was like an infection, he would have a fever, right? Anybody? Anybody? Okay, so, but, okay, so, but before that, we did get out of town for a while. We went camping and fishing. We had a good time. We didn't have any problems. Um, we stayed out much longer than we anticipated. I thought we would be back by, we left Monday on Memorial Day, which turned out good because all the people that were camping were leaving. And so that was good. So we had open camping spots. And then we were just having so much fun that we didn't make it back Friday for Donna's live. Sorry, Donna. And then, of course, I wasn't here last Sunday, and that's why. And in the area that we camp in, I have no internet, which in a way kind of, sucks because I don't have, don't have telephone service either. So you couldn't call out, if you wanted to. And so luckily we didn't have any emergencies, right? And but it was also kind of nice not to mess around with, you know, Facebook, YouTube, all the things, just kind of a social media break. So I think that it's good to take a break once in a while from that stuff. So that it's all good. But let's see if anybody answered my question. I can't remember if he had a fever or not. Oh, okay. Thank you, P Bar. I see. Okay, that makes sense. Hi, Judy. Hi, Joyce. You can have walking pneumonia and not have a fever. Yeah, the doctor will get him on the right track for sure. Okay, thank you, Lois. She said she was diagnosed with chronic bronchitis, borderline pneumonia back in February, and never ran a fever. It is possible to have pneumonia without a fever. Okay. Yeah, I agree, Kay. A break now and then is definitely a good thing. Okay, Mary, go have fun with the laundry. Better you than me. Okay, I'm just gonna listen and crochet. Awesome. Yeah, me too, MJ. My sometimes the power in the internet says, okay, you need a break from both things. So, yeah, our power went off a few days ago. We had a really bad rainstorm and thunder, all the things. And I mean, it just poured all day long. And I told Brandon, I said, our power's going to go out because we're probably going to have a mudslide somewhere and it'll take out one of the power lines. And sure enough, that's what happened. And so it was out all day long. And I mean, we do have a generator. So, okay, so and this was Brandon was um, the day that he went back into AFib is when the power went out, of course. So I had to go out and get the generator started, which isn't typically something I do. Luckily, it was really easy, but it's a pull, got to pull it. So, but it was pretty easy. It started up after the second pull. And so I got that going. But even with the generator and everything, we still had no internet. So we're like, well, so we just went ahead and turned the generator back off. Usually, um, the internet service here has a backup, and you don't lose internet service, but when the power's off. But I think their generator or something must have gone out. I don't know. But anyway, so later that night, it's getting towards 9 o'clock. That's usually when he goes to bed. So I got the generator going. I got the cords all laid out. I have to plug it into this, and then I got to plug it down here, and then I got to plug in the refrigerator, do all the things. I have to get his CPAP out and the light, and then I hooked up the other TV in the bedroom and the VCR for him so he could watch a movie in there, right? I get all of that hooked up. I went out to get me some water, and I was going to go in and watch TV with him for a little while, a movie on the VCR, if you all know what that is, right? And what happened? The power came on. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Hi, Diane. I was like, unbelievable. I said, okay, I am not turning off this generator for at least 15 minutes, okay? Because the power just might go back out. So I let it run for, good 15 minutes. And I'm like, well, power's still on. I couldn't believe it. Of course it would do that. But I mean, I'm glad the power came back on. But it's messing our furnace up. Last month when the power went out, the belt on our furnace went out, and so it wasn't blowing. Now the furnace doesn't go out, just keeps blowing, but there's no heat. So Brandon said for me to just call the um, furnace people and just have them come out because he's tired of messing with it and he doesn't feel good, So there's always something, you guys. It's always something. And you can't call the landlord because, we are the landlords. I'm not complaining. I just thought it was funny. No, I'm not complaining about the power coming on. Not at all. Hi, Mary. I just couldn't believe it, after all that work. Okay, so oh no, Mama Harden. I'm sorry to hear that. Prayers for her. Oh, wow. Well, big prayers for her. Hi, Shelly. How's it going? So, anyway, he thinks we ought to have them come out before winter. Um, right now it's not that important. We have other little heaters we can plug in if we need to, no big deal. And I have one of those electric heaters that looks like a fireplace, which is really cool to turn on. So, it's not like we're going to freeze to death this time of year. So, as a matter of fact, my electric bill dropped by, a little over $100 this past month. So I was pretty happy about that. Okay, let's get started. What am I going to show you? Let's see. I'm so far behind. I feel, on everything. So far behind. So I'm trying to get caught up, but it's not easy because when Brandon's not feeling good like this, and I'm not complaining, okay? Well, maybe a little, then I've got to do all the chores, right? So I am just uh burnt out, tired, you guys, okay? Because I'm used to sharing the chores. That's, how it is. So, yeah. So I've been walking the dogs and, you know, I mowed the lawn yesterday. Now my back is killing me. So I hope this isn't a complete complaining video for you guys because I'm, you know, bear with me. Okay. But on the other hand, when I got back from camping and fishing, which, by the way, was wonderful, I'm ready to go again. I had lots of goodies. So sampler box, and then I got a package from So Yeah. So I thought I'd show it to you. Now, you probably have seen the So sampler box already. So, um, hi, Jamie. Hi, Teresa. Um, yeah, exactly, Teresa. It's a bit challenging when you have fibromyalgia and don't have much energy anyway to take on extra chores. Okay. So you just, do the best you can. Um, a house might not be as clean as it normally is, but that's all right. Okay, it says the sweetest thing. This is the May box. And there's a promo code on the back that says 20% off of layer cakes with a limit of 3. Oh my goodness. That is a good deal. One of the things I like about these discount codes you get is you usually have a long time to use them. So this one doesn't expire until July 20th. So anyway, you can't use that 20% offer with, anything else that, like, if it's discounted already. So it has to be regular price. So anyway, still good to have. I did already open this because I wanted to get that other pattern out of here so I could cut that up so I could sew on it today. And then here's our fabric. It is a half of a layer cake, and it's called Fruit Cocktail by Fig Tree. Very pretty. Lots of cherries, so we'll look at that in just a second. And then we got some nail files, and these are from the Featherweight shop, and they're really pretty. It says oh so pretty, but they have a sewing machine theme on them. I don't know if you can see that or not. Really pretty. And I personally like having fingernail files in my sewing room because you never know when you're going to need to, file a nail. And that was a bonus item too, so. And then we got this macaroon. It is sweet and sharp macaroon. And let's see what it says. $10.98. That's the value. Oh, I know, Kathleen. These patterns are pretty. I almost canceled the box, but then after I got that pattern, I was like, well, it's really little. It's cute. It's really little. On one side has a magnet to put your pin on or your needle, and then the center is to sharpen your needle or your pin. So you would take a needle and just go, you know, push it in there. Feels kind of crunchy. It's like sandpaper almost. Anyway, it's really cute, but $10.98, you know, that's kind of on the high side. And the magnet's not too bad, not super strong, but I mean, it'll stay on there. So that is cute. It's a good thing it's cute. So that's that. And then we have another cute item, which is a thread cutter pendant. It's by Clover. Okay. And you can wear this as a pendant. It doesn't come with a chain, obviously. You know, if you're a hand stitcher or hand sewer or cross stitch, this would be really handy for that. And it's really pretty. It's got flowers. It is really pretty. Or they also show that you could like put it in a spool like this. And then you could just set it here and use it to cut your stuff. So a couple of different options. Yeah, that's really pretty. Okay, and then we got 2 spools of Metler thread. 2 spools. And one is a cream colored beige, ivory maybe. And the other one is white. White. So those are nice. $6.96 for those. And this was $7.74. Okay. And then here's the pattern. I noticed that Pat Sloan is making this pattern. So if you guys aren't subscribed to her, you got to go over there and check out and see how she's putting that together. And then the block for this for May is this one here. And this is Hyacinth. Isn't that pretty? Hi, Shelly S. How's it going? Hi, Susie. Oh, that's a good idea. She said that pendant cutter is great for when you're traveling on a plane and you can't take scissors. Good idea. Jamie says she loves this pattern. Or did you mean the house pattern? Mikasa. Are you making that one? So, yeah, it's really cute. All right, so that's everything in there. Fruit cocktail is the... Do you guys do you want me to show you each fabric? Let me know. If enough of you say yes, then I'll show it to you, or you could go look it up on the Fat Quarter Shop thing. So that is everything that came in the box, which is awesome. Great to have all that thread, because I need thread. Oh, you're doing Mikasa too? Okay. Yeah, and Jamie is also doing the pressed flowers quilt along also. And I know she put up a video the other day of the first block. So you go check her out. And a couple of Sundays ago, I did the first block also. And that was this one. I got it done. This one here, that was the first one. Delphinium. So it's going to be on point like that. Isn't that pretty? Okay, now I am using Lala Boutique's fabric line, Christmas Eve, whatever I have left over in Christmas Eve, and no, Christmas Eve is the new one. Christmas morning, I have leftovers. So I'm using some of Christmas morning, and then I have a whole fat quarter bundle of Christmas Eve that I just got not too long ago. So that's the fabric I'm going to be using. And I'm just going to, pick my own colors as I go. So I'm pretty happy with that one. Okay, so if you guys want, you don't have to get the sew sampler box in order to do this sew along. In the description box under the video, I put the link to the Fat Quarter Shop that takes you right to where you can find these patterns. They are $4.98 a month for the pattern. Also, where they have these, there's a supply list. It'll tell you how much yardage you need for the whole project. Okay, so even if you get the sew sampler, go over there, follow that link. It's not an affiliated link. I don't get anything for it. I just wanted you to be able to have it, so I put it there this morning, so it would be easy for you to find, and it'll be in my description box every month going forward. Go ahead and click on that when you want to, and it'll take you over there, and you can find out how much fabric you need and everything that's needed for the whole project. So I already downloaded it. I didn't have a chance to read it, or I would be able to tell you. I haven't printed it off yet. Hi, Susan. How's it going? So anyway, I think it's going to be a really pretty quilt. And it depends on how big it's going to be at the end. I might make it bigger because, go big or go home, right? You know me, I like to make the big quilts because I want to use them on the bed. So anyway, so I have my fabric cut out for this one, and that's ready to go. So I'll go ahead and put this one back up. If you have any questions, just ask me. So I'll just get this out of my way real quick. Okay, and you see there's the calendar quilt for June. I showed you that before. It's all done. I'll have you a little bit further away than normal. Hi, Carol. It will be a beautiful quilt, I think. So there's that one. That's okay, Susan. Yeah, I came on earlier than I normally do because I wanted to get off earlier. So I have some things I have to do this afternoon. So that's why I came on at 1 o'clock. Okay, so let me show you what I got from So Yeah. I have another package coming from them too. And I usually, if I shop with them, and I don't do it very often, I do it on Saturday so I can get the discounted fabric. So I got this Scottish dog Christmas fabric. And I think it's 3 yards. Isn't it cute? We had a Scottish dog when I was little. I just loved him. So I like Scotty dogs. It's very cute. So 3 yards of that. And then I got, this is another 3 yard. It's batik. Isn't that pretty? Yes, that is very pretty. Love that. 3 yards of that. And then 3 yards of this other batik. There. It's got some kind of interesting colors in it. It is very pretty. But like down here, see it's got a lighter spot right here. It's still pretty. So 3 yards of that. Either one of these would make a great border for something. So that's all I got was, that's all. Those three. Set those over there. Okay. Then I got my fat quarter bundle of Christmas Eve. Isn't that pretty? There was 35 fat quarters in the bundle of Christmas Eve by Lala Boutique. That's heavy. Yeah, only way to show, yeah, way to show control. I know. I thought I did really good only getting 3. So, but I'd already spent my, my big money on this because I had this pre-ordered and yeah, I had to have this. So, you guys want to look at the fabrics? Sure, why not? I'll try and go fast. This one, isn't that pretty? I'm going to say, isn't that pretty on every one of these? Just so you know. Okay, this one's beautiful. Hi, Fallon. How's it going? We're just looking at fabric. Okay, this one's just white with white polka dots, which would be an awesome background fabric. And then we have another polka dot that has gray, red, and green polka dots. Yes. Well, the pattern I'm making, Cindy, is the pressed flowers block of the month with the fat quarter shop. So I'm using these for that block of the month. And this is Christmas wreaths. Yeah, it is a beautiful, gorgeous bundle. I love it. This one, really pretty, 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 pretty. Then a really nice stripe, green stripe. Here's one with fa la 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 la. Also, you could go on to Lala Boutique's website and download some free patterns. She usually has some free patterns for every new line that she puts out. So I might go take a look there because I'm not going to use all of this in that block of the month. I know I won't. I really like this one, it's pretty. And I like this one too. Doesn't that kind of remind you of a tea towel? My mom must have had some like that when I was a kid or something. Okay. More reefs on a gray background. And a gray on gray polka dot. The Santa pattern. It's not free. I'll have to look at that. And I think this is supposed to be like holly or something. Gray. Then a very nice gray stripe. The one thing I like about this bundle is even though it's Christmas, it doesn't all read Christmas. You know what I mean? It's not like Santa Clauses and sleighs and that kind of stuff. That one's really pretty. Hi, Sheila. How are you doing? Hi, Ellen. And polka dot. There's a lot of polka dots in this one and stripes. And that's another really pretty one. Love that. Might have to make a project bag out of some of these. And that's one. The reds are really dark. There's no light colored reds. They're all dark. I'd like to get some more of this to have for bindings. And then a red fa la la la. And then a red polka dot. And then a tossed flower in red. And red wreaths. Now we're getting to the light green tossed flower, light green polka dot. I really like this. Wouldn't mind having some more of this for like a background. I think that would be pretty. I put the camera further away today. I don't know why I did that. Okay, now we're getting to the gingham, or plaid, I guess that is, actually. This one's kind of pretty because it's blue, feathery leaves. Hi, Lynn. Yeah, I went on earlier. I started at 1 o'clock. That one, that's pretty. Tossed flowers. Little darker greens now. And a darker polka dot green. And this is the last one. That's pretty. So that's it. Right there. I'm in love. Yes. I'm so glad I was able to get that. I didn't get the whole fat quarter bundle of Christmas morning. I only had that fat eighth bundle from the fat quarter shop that was in the sew sampler box. And I couldn't afford at the time to get the whole bundle. So I was so happy that I got the whole fat quarter bundle this time. So, hi Marla. Okay, so the next thing is calendar quilt startup. Have you guys started on July? So this is for July. because we got June all done, right? That was June. Well, it was June, wasn't it? Yep. I'm thinking about putting the month letters on them, like June, July, so I don't get them mixed up. I'm surprised that they don't have them that way already. So, yeah. So I'm getting started on this one, and I do want to make this red, white, red, white. I'm going to follow the pattern actually for the outside. I am. Except for, you knew there had to be an except for, right? Except for, instead of doing the measurements that's in here, I am making them 5 inches long because I don't want to cut a half an inch off all my charm squares. So I'm just leaving them 5 inches long. So, and that's kind of been what I've been doing with all the other ones, is just using the whole charm square and not cutting it down to the measurements that's in the pattern. So, but you do you. If you want to cut it, your fabric exactly how they call for, then go ahead. It's your quilt. You can do that. So I got them cut out, and I've started sewing them together. Okay. So I found pretty close to enough of um, Lori Holt's fabrics that I had that's in the box back there. And then I'm just using the same, instead of having the white or the light colored white scrappy, I just use the same piece through it all out. So there's that. Oh no, Marla, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're sick. Prayers for you, sweetheart. Turned into pneumonia. Oh no. Very, very sorry to hear that. Lynn said they have, yeah, we've been having thunderstorms too, and lots of rain. We had so much rain that we had a small avalanche that took a power line down. How's your moving going, Susan? How's that going? I haven't been able to talk to you for a while. I hope you're doing okay. I'm going to look through the chat real quick. Oh, and it just went off on me. Gosh darn it. Okay. I think I saw my name tagged here. Hi, Kara. How's it going? If I can find anybody else I haven't said. Katie, hello, hello. Okay. I think that's good. Susan said, I was moving all day yesterday. It was very smoky all week, so finally was able to get back to it. Oh my goodness. And Fallon said, yes, it is hot in Texas today. I bet. Okay, so that's where I am on that. I just started sewing these together yesterday. Now, in my typical style, I am changing the pattern again. I'm not going to do patchwork in the middle. So the blue, I'm not doing patchwork, okay? I'm going to use this piece of blue for the middle. And it's a batik. You can, mix batiks with regular cotton fabric because it is cotton. So I think it'll be very pretty with the reds and the white. So, so I'm just going to keep, I don't have it cut yet. I like to sew my pieces all together first before I cut my center out, just so that I get it right, you know. I mean, I have measured the other ones. I know what the measurement would be, but sometimes your sewing gets a little off, you know, and might as well put it together first. Oh, that's awesome, Marla. Drove 60 miles yesterday and met a fellow retreated at a guild quilt show. Beautiful quilts, great time. That's awesome. I think so too, Sheila. I think that'll be awesome. And then I do have my pieces cut out for this. And I didn't see anything crazy in here that I would have to point out. More so in flips. So just be careful with those. Um, I might just make a video of this on its own when I get that done, because I'm sure I won't get it done today. Right? Okay. Let me put this down just a little bit. Alrighty. It's kind of hot in here. Or it's kind of muggy, I guess. Because it wants to rain. Oh, the other thing I wanted to bring up is, you know, last Sunday that I missed would have been the first Sunday of the month, and I wasn't able to remind you that, what do we do at the first of the month? Clean our machines, change the needle if you need to, if you haven't changed it in a while, and oil your machine if your machine takes oil. Be sure and read the directions, and you know, don't over oil it. You don't ever want to do that. So read your directions, pardon me. And yeah, so mine's all done. So I hope you guys remember to do yours. Thank you, Teresa. Teresa is reminding everybody to give me a thumbs up. I appreciate that, Teresa, very much. And Susan said, I found a new quilter, and she is doing a fat quarter shop sew sampler blocks also. Awesome. Like somebody you watch on YouTube? Who is it? She has a YouTube channel. You gotta share. Because we all like to find new channels to watch. Or I do anyway. Check them out. Okay. Only have a couple more to put on the whites. Kay said her machine is at the spa until she gets home. Oh, nice. I hope they have it ready for you. How long are you going to be on vacation? I hope your garden does okay while you're gone. Yeah, who is it, Susan? Mona wants to know too. Sheila said she got a new machine this week, Janome Skyline 6, and she loves it. Awesome. Was going to get the Juki, but daughter wants to make garments to go to art college so she can use it too. Oh, cool. Yeah, get a machine that has all of the bells and whistles. Because, you know, this machine is straight stitch only, but there are times you need a zigzag, you know. So you have to have another machine. Darn, you know. Oh, drats, you have to have two. Kate's Crafty Nest. She is the YouTube channel. Okay, Kate's Crafty Nest. I'll have to look that up. I don't know if I've seen that one. Seen her or not. Kate's Crafty Nest. I'm doing good, Karen. How are you? Let me see if I can find it. Kate's. Sounds kind of familiar, but Kate's Crafty Nest. She has 885 subscribers. Let's bring her up. Let me go get her channel for you. About. Let me copy that. Copy link. Let me post it in here for you. Oh, Susan got it. Well, I'll do it again anyway. Thank you, Susan. All right, let me go back over there real quick so I can subscribe to her so I can go watch later videos. Home. Okay, there. I just subscribed. Yep, she is doing them. I see, I see. Ooh, her blocks are really pretty too. Very nice. Okay, let me bring me back up. All right, let's go check her out. Let her know that Susan sent us over there to check her channel out. Okay, I need to iron those. Now I'm going to put the other side on. Yeah, I decided to go ahead and do this because I definitely, you know, if I wouldn't have done this red, white, and blue, then kind of defeats the purpose of, you know, the 4th of July. Hey, did you guys see Laura's calendar quilt for July? She put up in the Facebook group. Oh my God, that is beautiful. She used some leftover Dresden plates to do hers instead of the flower pattern deal. Oh my goodness. It is so cute. So cute. If you haven't seen it, you need to get over there at our Facebook group and check out Laura's calendar quilt. Oh, she's a registered nurse. Awesome. How cool is that? Mona did see it. She said it was beautiful. Hi, Gloria. That's okay. I came on early, sweetheart. Um, I didn't give you guys much notice. I started at 1 o'clock my time today instead of 2 because I had some things to do later. And so I didn't want to be on too late. Okay, so I'm just going to try. I just want to make sure I don't sew the same piece, same colorway onto the other side. Hi, Jackie. How are you doing? June has seen it too. It's so pretty. Yes, a lot of nurses quilt. I've noticed that. One of the other ladies that I watch, Anna, she has a YouTube and a quilting and FlossTube, Quilt Roadies. She was a nurse, you know, pretty much all her life, 30 plus years, I think. So, yeah. Or they're cross stitchers. You know, I can see that taking your cross stitch to work with you, especially on the night shift, right? If you don't have anything to do. Do nurses ever not have something to do? Not that I'm aware of. Bye, Terry. Thanks for coming. It was good to see ya. We got 143 viewers. Thank you so much. Glad you're here, you guys. Spending a little time with me today while we sew on the calendar quilt. This one right there. And this there's a link in the description box for that too. It'll take you over to Amazon if you're interested. I'm not affiliated with them at all, you know. I don't gain anything by you getting it other than bringing you some joy. Sewing a project with you every month. Oops, I'm back. I guess I wasn't live there for a minute. Yeah, well, it's trying to thunder and rain here, so if I go away and don't come back, you'll know what happened. I think so. You'll have to look, Candy. I'm not sure. That would be a good one. I know the 3 yard quilt people. They have a Facebook or a YouTube. I mean, and they put up free patterns every now and then. But I don't know. I'll have to look, Candy. And Villa Rosa does. And I know some people collect those. And I think they're like $2.50. They're not that expensive at all. Love the wee snowman. In the book, is there a snowman? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like him too. He's cute. Oh, my chat messed up. There. Okay. Gloria said, my granddaughter just got her master's in nursing to be a nurse practitioner. Oh, cool. Oh, she likes to sew, and she's planning on using all your machines when you're gone. Well, at least you'll know they'll be going to a good home. I have no idea what they're going to do with my stuff. Especially if my sister doesn't want it, which I would highly doubt that. She's not really into sewing or crafts. So, although she does like to do like beadwork. So she probably would be willing to take all my beads. No, I don't think they do, Nancy. And hello. She said, does Calendar Quilts issue a new set of patterns each year? Not that I'm aware of. Because I got this book about 4 years ago. And the ones that I find for sale on Amazon are the same books. So, but we might send her an email and say, hey, maybe it's time to do a new calendar quilt book. Candy said she just looked and it doesn't look like it. Like Villa Rosa has a YouTube. Oh, that's too bad. Do you like their patterns, Candy? Getting these going. Getting pretty close to done. Then I can piece them together. Marla said Kim does have other books. Kim Schaefer does have other books. Thank you, Marla. Oh, usually you can find their patterns, Villa Rosa patterns, at your local quilt stores. I don't know. You might look on the web. Just type in a Google search. They probably have a website. And it seems to me that they have a pattern of the month program. I could be wrong, but you might want to check that out. There you go. Thanks, Kay. There's Villa Rosa Designs for you. Oh, Jamie said she thinks they have an app. Oh. Oh, that'd be cool. And then you could just download the patterns. I think they do have an app. Come to think of it, yeah. have to look that up. Because that would be pretty cool, you know. Well, some people like to have it in PDF, and some people, you know, don't. And their patterns are really small, you know, just a little card. Smaller than a postcard, I think. I didn't realize they were behind the cloud with the rainbow rain pattern. Oh, I didn't either. Bye, Mona. Take care. Your phone is dying. Plug it in, girl. Get it plugged in. Okay. I can't remember. I think it was 20 of these. And I am going to go ahead and get them pressed before I start sewing them together. Okay, so they have them going one way, then turning. Okay. Well, that's cool. Don't have to worry about lining things up too much that way. Well, I might have to cut my blocks down if I do that, because they're probably not going to be the right size. Yep. So don't do what I did. Go ahead and cut them down to what they're supposed to be. I didn't even think of that. I should have measured. Oh, I should have measured what I needed to make them 5 by 5. And I didn't do that. Gosh darn it. Oh well. No biggie. I don't mind trimming off the ends. Even though I didn't want to do that. I'll go ahead and do it. Hey, Heather. Brenda said, I have all these sewing machines and I'm doing EPP on Queen of Diamonds, Tula pink fabric. Seems silly. I'm doing a EPP also. It's not Tula pink, but it's that one I've been working on for a while. But I just pick it up every now and then, you know. But if I was doing that Tula pink one, I would want to get done sooner than later, probably. All right. Well, let's see. They are. Yep, I'm going to have to cut it down. So, might as well go ahead and do that while I'm sitting here. Because I just love to cut fabric. I think you could, well, I think you could sew hexies on your sewing machine. You do it with a, but you would have to, let's see, how do I want to say this? You would have to, have a foundation fabric under it and then do like a zigzag stitch And I've been thinking about doing one that way. Hello, Tiffany. How are you doing? Hello, Linda Dollar. How's it going? Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Now, I could have went ahead and pressed the other side of this, but I think it's just as easy this way to take off the little bit that I need. Yeah, that would be a lot of starts and stops, I think, doing it that way. But, I mean, I'd be willing to try one, one flower. And if it wasn't that difficult doing it that way, then yeah, do a bunch of flowers. Make a quilt. Putting laundry away. It's laundry day. Mary was doing laundry too. Kind of the thing you do on Sunday, right? Oh, I did get a bunch of morel mushrooms because I traded a friend locally here some of my huckleberries. I know. Can you imagine that I would give up any huckleberries at all? Surprise, surprise. Anyway, they came over the other day, her and her husband. I cut his hair for him, and she was telling me how she ran out of huckleberries. And okay, I'm gonna have to iron that one so I can square it up. How she ran out of huckleberries, and I said, "Oh, I felt really bad for her." And I'm like, "Well, I could give you some huckleberries. I have tons of huckleberries." And she didn't want to take them because she knows, how much work they are to pick, right? I'm like, "Well, if you have morels and I have huckleberries, how about if we do some trading?" Because her and her husband have been really finding the morel mushrooms. And she said, okay. So I go downstairs to the freezer and get the huckleberries. Boy, this one is so cockeyed. Oh my God, this is really bad. Oh well. I mean, ugh, looks terrible. Oh well, it is what it is, right? Um, anyway, I still had 10 gallons of frozen huckleberries. I couldn't believe it. So I told her, just go ahead and take the whole gallon. She was pretty shocked. And so the next day, her and her husband brought me, they went back out and got more. She said where they're going, they're just everywhere. Well, I can't go because Brennan's not feeling good and I don't want to go by myself. So, anyway, she brought me a whole bunch of morels. So, day before yesterday, that's when that happened, and I got them all cleaned up and sliced them in half and put them in the dehydrator. And so I'm drying a few, and then some of them I'm what I would call pre-cook. You know, you don't cook them real heavy, but just slightly. And you put some butter and uh, chopped up garlic, if you like garlic, in a frying pan. And then you chop up the morels, you know, bite size. Dump them in the frying pan, saute them, pull it aside, let them sit and cool off, and stir them occasionally. And then put them in little freezer bags, enough for, you know, I do enough for 2 people, what I think is enough for 2 people. And so I think I got about 10 or 11 little Ziploc bags of those. Now, how do you use them like that? Well, what I do is, if we're going to have steak, or maybe you want them on your hamburger, take out a few, you know, take the bag out of the freezer, chop off. That's what I did. How much I needed, and then put the rest back in the freezer and just use what you need. And they're already sauteed. So basically, all you got to do is warm them up, really. And they're so good because they absorb that butter, and they absorb that garlic, and whatever other spices you want to put on there. Yes, I do. I love them that way. Kay said, do you ever eat them with an egg wash coated in crackers and fried with butter? Coated in flour mixture. Kind of the same way I do my zucchini. When I do fried zucchini, I do egg, and then I have a flour batter, dry batter that I put them in, and then fry them up that way. But I haven't tried crackers. That sounds good. Hi, Lisa. Lisa's Quilting Corner. How are you doing? So I felt pretty happy about the trade, because I still have 9 gallons of huckleberries. So I need to make the jelly. I was supposed to do that last winter, because if I don't use up those huckleberries, Brandon's not going to want to go pick huckleberries with me, because he'll think I have enough. And um, you never have enough. At least I don't. I mean, I pick and pick until I can't take it no more. Yeah, I love them fried too. And even deep fried, sometimes I like the mushrooms you get at the grocery store, the little white ones. Um, Sometimes I'll take those and cut them in half and put them in batter, like a fish batter, and deep fry those in the deep fryer. Oh my God, those are really good that way too. So, might try that with the morels. I bet they'd be good. Oh, that's true, Lynn. Yep. Breadcrumbs are a good coating for all food. Yes, my mix has that in it. So I'll do like flour. I also put potato flakes. Potato flakes. um, breadcrumbs, and cornmeal, and then I just doctor it up with all kinds of spices. A lot of garlic, cayenne pepper, stuff like that. Oh, yeah, me too, Lisa. Fried mushrooms dipped in ranch dressing. Absolutely. Okay, those are all cut up and ready to sew. Well, press. And here's my scraps. I won't be saving those. They are way too small. A half an inch is too small, especially if you do a 1/4 inch seam, right? Oh, hi Pam. I found 2 applique quilt books. If you would like them, I will mail them to you. Well, thank you. That's very kind of you. Yeah, Tiffany doesn't like mushrooms. Okay, bye, Lois. I'm going to get off here anyway. So, anyway, all right. Been on for an hour and a half, and I don't think I even stood up that whole time. Oh, be sure and get up, you guys. Feels good to stand up. Oh, boy. Get up, stretch those legs. I didn't stand up very long, but that's okay. Hi, Barbara Jean. How's it going? Yeah, just whatever you have on hand. Exactly. That's the season spices I do. Well, thanks for being here, Shirley. I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate all of you. So happy to see you guys here. Missed you all. Hi, Mary V. How's it going? EPP, English paper piecing. It's where you take she said EPP question mark. So um, you take paper, a nice stiff paper, wrap your fabric around it, and look it up. Yeah, I would look it up. English paper piecing. There's all kinds of tutorials on YouTube, but it's a foundation. Use the paper for a foundation to put your fabric on. And mostly, I mean, it is used for other things besides hexes, but I think mostly hexagons is what people do. Um, my Pam, my if you want to mail them to me, that would be great. That's really very kind of you. You don't have to though, of course. My post office box is in the description. Thank you very much. What's a huckleberry? A huckleberry is in the family of a blueberry. Kind of looks like a blueberry. They're smaller than a blueberry. They are much more tart. Now, if you have ever had mountain blueberries, they're pretty similar to those, but they're still a little more tart. Um, but yeah, we have a few different varieties out here. There, some that are really dark purple, and some that are a little closer to red, but they are delicious. I love them. I have a huckleberry breakfast shake almost every morning. Huckleberries, bananas, sometimes strawberries if I have them, or raspberries are really good. Yogurt, um, ginger, ice cube, and then milk, whole milk. I blend it all up. Irish lady said it's almost time for her to order some more huckleberry syrup. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, you guys are all making me hungry. Okay. I know, Kay. Why, Teresa? That's pretty generous. It's not like those things just exist out in the wild. I know, but she doesn't, she she has quite a bit of disabilities, way more than me with her back and neck. She's had neck surgery and all that. It's pretty hard for her to pick huckleberries because you have to lean over like this. I mean, it's not easy for me either. Anyway, I felt it was a good trade. Now I don't have to worry about getting any more morels, and she doesn't have to worry about huckleberries until August because that should hold her over till August, I would think. I believe so. Tiffany's in the chat. Tiffany, are you still there? You're going to be live today, aren't you? I'm sure she will. 5 o'clock my time. That's Pacific Standard Time. Yep, she said like normal. She will be on. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it, Brenda. Brenda said at Montreal Airport she tried a huckleberry shake and she thought it kind of tasted like between a blueberry raspberry mix. Mm-hmm. That is actually pretty accurate, I think. Thank you for the safe trip. I appreciate that and definitely appreciate all of your prayers, you guys. Hi, JB. Sorry I missed you earlier. Just ready to go ahead and get off here. Luckily, my husband does like mushrooms, so the only thing he doesn't really like is anything, any type of squash. He doesn't like squash. He does like zucchini, fried, but the rest of the squash, like a baked squash, he doesn't like any of those, which is a bummer because I really like those. But Brenda, do you um, make jelly out of your wild plums? I used to do that. I love them. Yeah. And I really want to go along the river this year and pick some elderberries so I can make some elderberry syrup, which is really, really, really good for you if you have especially for a cold or cough, that kind of thing. Yeah, butternut, squash, exactly. There's so many good ones out there, but no, you won't eat them. I don't know why. Okay, JB. Sorry. That's what I came on an hour earlier than I normally do. So anyway, all right. See you later, Kathy. All right, you guys. I'm gonna run, and thanks so much for joining me today. And have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And don't forget, Tiffany's Quilting Life will be on at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time today. So be sure and check her out. And I actually think I will have time to get a nap in before she comes on, which is awesome. So until next time, love you guys. Bye for now.